High in the misty mountains of Arunachal Pradesh stood the world's second largest monastery, a place where clouds touched the rooftops and the sound of prayers floated in the cold air. Peace lived there. Wisdom lived there. One day, the head monk and a young monk decided to travel across the land to share knowledge and kindness. They walked through villages, towns, and cities, meeting people from different lives, learning from joys, struggles, and experiences. One evening, during their journey, a heavy storm began to pour. Thunder rolled across the hills, and strong winds made travel impossible. They took shelter in a small monastery guest house. Inside, travelers sat together sipping warm tea, enjoying the sound of rain hitting the roof. But in one corner sat a man who looked deeply troubled. His eyes were tired, his face tense, as if life had been too heavy on him. The head monk noticed him and slowly walked over. He asked gently, "My friend, when the world outside is celebrating the rain, why does your face look like it carries a storm within?" The man sighed heavily. "I work day and night," he said. "But still, my earnings are low. My family is unhappy. My children want things I cannot afford. I feel like a failure as a husband and a father. No matter what I try, life just gets harder. I have lost hope." The young monk felt sympathy and asked, "Why don't you try for a better job or learn a new skill?" The man shook his head. "It's useless. Times are difficult. Everything is expensive. I've already tried. Nothing changes. You monks don't know this pain. You have no families to feed, no bills to pay. Your lives are peaceful. Mine is full of struggle." Even the young monk nodded quietly. It sounded true. But the head monk looked at the man with a calm smile and said, "So, with all your worrying, everything must have become better, right?" The man looked up, confused. "No, nothing has changed," he said. The monk replied, "Exactly. Worrying does not solve problems. It only steals your peace. It makes your heart heavy and your mind blind. You have a home, food to eat, and a family who loves you, yet your mind keeps counting what you don't have. You are not living life, you are simply carrying burdens in your thoughts." The man listened quietly. The monk continued, "You think monks do not have worries? That is not true. We also face difficulties. But we don't hold on to them. We let them come and let them go, like clouds passing across the sky. But you, my friend, have turned every small problem into a storm. The more you feed worry, the stronger it becomes." The man asked softly, "Then how can someone live without worry?" The monk smiled. "No one lives without worry. Even a child worries about losing a toy. Worry is natural. But worry should not become your life. Every person you see smiling has their own problems. They simply choose to solve them instead of crying over them. Worry is like fire. If you let it burn uncontrolled, it will destroy you. But if you use it wisely, it becomes your strength, the energy to take action." When problems come, the monk said, "Don't sit and complain. Sit and think. There is always a door, always a way, always a step forward. A calm mind finds that door faster than a worried mind." The rain outside slowly stopped. Light filled the sky again. The man looked out and felt something change inside him. He took a deep breath and smiled, maybe for the first time in years. He said, "I understand now. I have been living in worry instead of living in life." The monk nodded and said, "Life will always bring storms. Peace comes from how you face them." From that day, the man promised himself to stop feeding worry and start finding solutions. If you like this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more peaceful and inspiring lessons.